Asbestos, industrial-strength glue and paint stripper. You can find it all and worse dumped in the so-called triangle of death between Naples and Caserta in southern Italy.
Là vedete tutto combusto.
Right there, everything's been burnt. There's even asbestos.
Environmental agencies say millions of tons of toxic rubbish have been burnt or buried in fields growing crops for decades by the Mafia, which took over the toxic waste disposal business some 30 years ago. In this area, also dubbed the land of fires, the cancer rate has risen 40% in women and 47% in men.
It's not just that the number of tumours has gone up, but also the number of allergies, deformities as well. I have 3 patients who have had to have abortions, young women. The fetuses were seriously deformed.
Back in 1997, a local Mafia informant from the Casalesi clan even confessed to Parliament that they'd secretly dumped waste in fields, wells and lakes. But 16 years later, little has been done, and a number of mothers feel they are paying the price. They've all lost a child to cancer and say the toxic rubbish is to blame.
No one has the courage to tell us, with the facts in hand, we have killed your children. We assume responsibility and are ready to intervene to save tomorrow's children, those who still breathe this poison and eat this crap.
Cavano's priest, Maurizio Patriacello, has been a strong support for women like Tina, and his frustrations are clear to see.
We
do not expect anything good of the Camorra. On the contrary, we live in a state which has a duty to protect its citizens, and it has failed to do so.
Over the past few weeks, dozens of polluted fields have been seized from farmers, some of whom had no idea they had been growing crops on top of toxic waste. Growing media attention to the garbage crisis has also seen police intervene, reducing the number of rubbish piles set on fire. But locals fear that despite the crackdown, the Mafia will simply find a way to stay in business, possibly by launching into a new sector, the lucrative clean-up business.